Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a competitive replay analysis video. I am Sylphin. This is a new series because I was contacted by a team here, Undead Legionnaire, to look at their replays and kind of give them some tips, give them my analysis of their things. We kind of talked about it. They're obviously going to see it. They're going to get my tips, but we also thought that it would be fantastic for you guys to see it as well, so we can do a video about it. You guys can see, maybe learn something from my analysis as well. Come along for the ride. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into the analysis here of this game. So we are concerned about the blue team here, with 4 members of their competitive team and a random sparrow, unfortunately. So it's not a true 5-stack, as this sparrow here is a random. So with that said, there's no gonna be 5-man jungle invasions or anything like that. Try to secure a vision advantage and maybe a kill or something like that. So that is consideration. That is something that you see in at the competitive level. You do see that. So we have if you guys are going to fight over the ward placement, just make sure that that's maybe a little bit more of a commitment. So earlier on, I'm not sure, I haven't actually seen recent super recent PCL matches. I have been wanting to, so I'm not sure if the whole like 5-man rotation where they just do a huge circle through the jungles and stuff, kind of placing down dummy wards. But looks like the dummy wards locations here for the safe lane looks pretty good. Yeah, that's fantastic. I personally really like getting it right in here, kind of right up top, right here. So as you can see, I mean, these guys don't even have their wards placed at this point. I kind of don't like the wards right here, just because it's kind of like it's almost too late. By the time this ward pings, it's almost too late. You know, so I actually really prefer the ward here, just because you can maybe get a glimpse of the jungler wherever they are, especially the mid laner rotating, plus that that dummy ward right here in this right here. This covers the mid laner, and then that dummy ward in there covers the jungler rotating as well. So I like the the mid laner. The mid laner, I mean, putting down a ward right here is certainly something there. Just talking about wards right here, as we can talk about in the lanes shortly. So that's actually an interesting spot. Obviously, seeing the buff, and actually you can see quite a while. So that's actually a very interesting spot. Camtyke here, I've noticed I've been doing a good job here harassing this this Greystone. That's absolutely something that you want to do as much as possible. Trying to maybe you know, only harassing the offlaner when there's only, you know, 1 or 2 minions, or else that aggro from the minions really ends up being more than the damage that the offlaner can provide anyways. So just gotta be careful when you choose to harass. Choosing to go in again, yeah. So there's that communication there, if that was so. Again, maybe trying to only harass when there's a few minions left in the wave, just so that if you are going to get the kill and miss last hits, it ends up not being that much. So securing the kill there on the ranged minions, and then when there's only 1 or 2 melee minions left, you can then kind of dive the offlaner. And then if you do miss the last hits, they're not a lot of them, and they're not you know, the valuable ones. So Vindicated here, doing a really good job. Look at this. Full health. I'm just making sure this isn't a replay bug or anything. Let's see here. Or is everything going to crash? My goodness. Wow. So, yeah, no, look at this. Fantastic job. Obviously, the conversion shield first is definitely something you want to upgrade or get first. So, yeah, well done. Yeah, so what's the CP5? Yeah, doing well. Oh, and there's a kill in the off lane. Look at that. Fantastically done. Very well. Oh, Camtyke. No, the minions. The minions are going to keep shooting you. Oh, no. Just go to the jungle! Oh, going to the jungle. You're gonna die anyways. Oh, that's good. That's good. So you secured the kill there. Well done. Consideration. I see lots of the. Oh, there's a. But he should be fine as a Feng Mao. Saving that shield, especially for the Revenant Obliterate, is really exactly how Feng Mao counters a Revenant pick. He has a good burst to kind of isolate him. Make sure save that shield for the Obliterate. Okay, no, he's not going to use it. Yeah, saving that shield for that Obliterate really can work well. So good gank there in the mid lane, securing that kill. Or was that a kill? Who died there? The Greystone. Phase. I thought there was a kill in mid lane. Nope, there wasn't. So every odd minute, obviously the river buff spawn. Having the support go over and help the mid lane, kind of just secure that, maybe secure some sort of pick, something like that, secure a kill, is something that I see in high elo games. I'm sure that happens at the PCL. I'm almost guaranteeing it happens in the PCL. Just that kind of congestion of all of that power in the mid lane to give that sustain to the mid laner so they can get their CP. The jungle, obviously, the jungler can go and get his mana back. The support can even help secure that so that they can use abilities, stuff like that. Just all of that, the power and sustain that those river buffs give throughout the game, really, is actually really powerful. So I think that's why we see support, especially, go out and help the mid lane, and the jungler always timing their rotations there. To be there at the odd minute mark. Not much help has been given to the offlane, but I mean, honestly, really hasn't. He really hasn't needed it, as the looks like the your guys' safe lane is doing really well. 6 minutes. It's pretty darn good. Greystone, if done appropriate, can be a good offlaner. Yeah. So his, I mean, I have no idea if his ult is up or not. This is probably a replay bug. I'm sorry. So yeah, great job there. So there we go. There's that pressure that I've been kind of wanting to see on the safe lane. But I mean, hey, all you have to do is show face. So even if a gank doesn't happen, I mean, they have it well warded. Here is the green buff explosion. It's not enough. Oh, so close, but he ults for some reason to kind of give that to the Bellica. So well done there. Yeah, there are definitely enemies missing. So probably, oh no, his charge is off cooldown, it looks like. Oh, nice jukes, nice jukes. Oh, good for there you go. Oh, well done. Fantastic, well played, good individual execution there. But unfortunately, oh, almost gets the 1v1. Well done, that's exactly what you want to do. Even if you do die, it's much more valuable to kill the enemy. Yeah, much better trade, and he dies for it. Okay, so that's definitely worth it. Definitely, I mean, you'd almost want to trade anybody for a kill for the enemy carry. So that ended up being worth it. So yeah, good job in principle there. Let's take a look at people's builds here. We'll pause it. Actually, yeah, we'll take a look here. Sage of Sylphin, obviously very much needed. Do consider not upgrading it. Just so that you can go into other more important cards. Ward, 110%, absolutely 100% needed. So don't even upgrade the Sage of Sylphin. It gives you tons of value for the CP that you spend on it. Just go straight into the ward. Vampiric Elixir, I should probably do the math for that, to be honest with you. I really do maybe need to do the math on that. My gut says it's not worth it. The lifesteal doesn't get fed very nicely. There is the, yes, well done. Maybe a touch early for that shield on his Obliterate, but otherwise that is done well. So you guys took down the tower, and you are on the you are on the Dawn side, so that is fine. The Raptors are on your safe lane side. Are going to rotate to put pressure on the mid lane, so that's good. That means that they have to respond, or else their tier 1 is going to be down in the mid lane, which is super serious. Maybe consider, oh, okay, the Grex is going to rotate. That should be fine. Vindicated. Looks like he's doing a really well job. No, but he is going to die for it now. Secure. Yes, secure that kill. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, no, but that's okay. You got to kill anyways. Now 1v1 this. Absolutely. Keep it going. Good job. Yes. So, hey, you're getting the kills. It's working out. But yeah, so there you go. Pressure on the mid lane. You did get some damage on there, so that could have been an opportunity. But I think this all worked out for the long run. Yeah, so maybe that was the better long run play, just to kind of make sure that the safe lane or the off lane tower is safe. And you just go back and protect your tower. So yeah, that was a good decision. So yeah, Vampiric Electro, I'm not really sure if that's worth it. Just 3 for the Sage's Sylphin into your ward. Absolutely 100% need it. Your ward coverage so far it's okay right now. It's okay right now. Kind of not so much for a while. I need to play a little bit careful. Okay. Yeah. No, that's working out. Okay, so yeah, just straight into the ward, and then you can upgrade that. Definitely a Grux here in this team comp. Gonna need to be definitely a brawler. Definitely a brawler, not necessarily damage, even though the phase could really help with tankiness, and the Fang now could be tanky as well. Empyrean Mass, fantastic. Love it. Love it. Absolutely. Guardian's Ward into this. Hey, that's, you know what, that is A-okay by me. Because that versatility there is super strong. And Healer Choke, that's wonderful. Awesome to see that. Circlet of Health, absolutely crazy insane value on phase. Here we go with a missed ult. Maybe a smash and grab. Yeah, there we go. There's 2 per smash and grab. Exactly. Yes, now you should use your ultimate. There's the ult though to take him down. There is, yes, so well done. Warlord's challenge to take that out, indeed. So looks like he did lose in the mid lane. I did see that convergence there in the mid lane with the Grux. So the enemy team read that Grux coming in here, and then they did go over there. Not much really could do that besides just being a little bit careful. You guys have the advantage, so really kind of playing it perhaps, well, not safe, but just kind of just being cautious about that, and just kind of making sure that you guys can press that advantage for a long period of time, because so that was safe lane's going to go down. Best way to counter a split pushing Greystone is just to change your team strategy. Just deal with the fact that the duo here is going to have to be here, or maybe not even the duo. The support can rotate. Just make the carry, have the carry just freeze the lane. Make the Greystone not able to really split push all that effectively. Just kind of freeze the lane. You guys have Raptors right there. Just sit there. Maybe that's a counter, and just make sure that everybody else plays safely, because carry's always going to be there. So yeah, the support can roam. Just play it safe in the other lanes, and you guys just win through attrition, really. So yeah, the fantastic there. Not too sold on the Guardian's Ward, just because like the power, like a Lord's Ward, would work really well for that mana regen. That's just freaking fantastic on any caster here in the early game. Yeah, jump forward. Ooh, good. A little bit of harassment there. Nice, good to see. Just like that mana regen, so good on phase, just because all of her abilities. Her abilities are freaking awesome. And so you can make sure that you can use more. I mean, she actually doesn't have that many Anyways, what is that ult? Why is he ulting? I'm not sure why. There's a complete destruction. Yes, switch over. Pull it. Yeah, nice. Nicely done. Blind. Not sure if that actually hit him. Oh, yeah. No, it definitely did. And there you go. Make sure the link on the Sparrow. Okay, no, she's fine. So there you go. Very well done. Here's the Grux coming in. Yes, very well read. Yeah, she had to go somewhere. There are people rotating, help out in the mid lane. So absolutely good pick there. Good read. Yes. So obviously, you know, the enemy team has to respond to pressure, and that means rotations, and the jungler there, just like Grux, is a perfect person to catch somebody off guard. Focus the minions so that the tower and the minions will focus him. But looks like probably should be able, yeah, so he's just gonna run away. And that is the thing. So just play it safe, just like, I mean, just sit there. I mean, it's not really, it's no real big deal here. No real big deal. You guys have a good advantage already, so not really a big deal that the tower is taken down. But still, hey, well done. Yeah, you guys. Sorry, I was just thinking about what I want to say there. The Sparrow there. Yeah. Good. So did get that kill. Consider feeding the kills to her, letting her get that last hit. It is hard. It is really hard to do not kill secure, and letting somebody get the last hit. It is hard just because, I mean, securing kills are just so damn important. It is hard, but I think that's what really separates like iCameron, NATO Sick, like what secures their advantage, why they do so well, is because they know when to finish off the target. Like they would probably say that, yeah, they take certain measures. They take certain measures to make sure that they get the last hit, but the rest of their team takes measures to make sure that they get the last hit, just because that is so important, obviously, on carries. So that's, I mean, that's super high level, I think, and that is consideration. So good. Yes, taking advantage of it over. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. But the Bellica here, not taking the safe route. That's definitely somebody like a Bellica has to be taking the safe route there. And looks like that she did get punished for that. You will get the kill. You will get a kill for it. So it was a little aggressive pathing there taken by the Bellica, especially with, yeah, so wards here. The ward placement is a little bit strange. Personally, I like a ward right here. Literally right here. So what this does right here, I'll pause it here because there's, like, again, that split pushing Greystone in the mid lane. Right here, like not right in the middle between this path and here, even though it kind of does the same thing. Just a little bit over here, just make sure that the edge can see the river buff. And then this, what it also does is it sees up there, obviously sees down here, and just a little bit here on the into the prime orb pit. I mean, you can't really see very much, but right here, a little bit off center, just because you can see up there, you can see the river buff, so that gives you that information, and it's a fantastic spot. Just, I mean, if I personally put a ward anywhere, it's here, because it gives an early enough warning for anybody rotating into this lane here. Gives an early enough warning, whereas a ward kind of, well, this is a better spot. But like, if you place a ward right here, it's almost too late, depending on where you are. If this does ping and somebody gets it, oh, look at this. Oh, stupid replay bug. Man, it's so awesome. So yeah, and then when you don't necessarily need that and you need vision in the orb pit, I actually put a ward right here, kind of right about here. Right about here, so that it can actually see down the steps into the orb pit just a little bit, and it can still kind of see around here. So like right here, it sees down there, sees the river buff, sees up there just a little bit. I don't think it kind of cuts off right at the stairs, but it's a good placement. Besides people that put it right in here, I mean, if you're seeing people, if the ward is pinging and there's people here, you know that they're taking orb. Like, you don't need to put one right on them. So it's an excellent compromise that gets really great value. And then obviously my favorite place over here is right on the steps. Right on the steps, so you can see up there and see down here, because if you put it kind of right here, it kind of gets cut off. So kind of right here, here. And my next favorite place is boom, right on top, right here. So yeah, just some ward placements. Just because your vision game could definitely, I think, yeah, I think it could definitely be better so far in this match. I know the Sparrow is random. So it looks like you guys are pushing the tier 2 for a tier 1. That is definitely a good trade. As you guys do have a pretty good advantage so far. At least in the kill department and in the siege department. Yeah. No, you guys definitely have. So, blood-soaked armor, 17 mana mark. That is good to see. Blood-soaked armor by the time you're doing raptors, very good. As obviously that is super safe here. So it's a what was that? It was a 3v4. Yeah. So overextended. It's not really the time to be pushing a tier 2. You guys can secure raptors instead. There's much better options than maybe pushing tier 2. Oh, but you did get it. Oh, wow. Well, early tier 2. I don't know. I mean, this could turn into a 4-person kill there, but no, it didn't. So interesting. Hey, you guys took that. You got a tier 2 out of it, and they didn't get more than a couple of kills from that. So interesting choice there. The safer play would maybe to have done raptors at that point. And you guys got the little bit slew of kills here. They are invading. They do have the advantage now. They do have a little bit of momentum, so playing it safe here. What is the good point? You guys are converging here. There is the Grux smash and grab to try to focus down the squishy caster there. The Fang Mao winning that 1v1 in the other lane. So yes, you guys do have the advantage now. I think your safe lane is set. There's oh, well done. Yes. Well done there. Securing that kill. Nice phase route there. You're very strong. So good job there. You guys do have the advantage now. You have, I think you have the map. Damn, replay bugs. You guys setting lanes properly you should have enough time for sure to get raptors right now. You guys aren't. Was I thinking or prime? 19-minute mark. You guys do have blood-soaked armor. Sparrow's at 21 equipped. Maybe. Okay, well, let's see how this plays out. You guys are all here. It's a 5-man or prime. So, I mean, hey, you guys are gonna go for it. Raptors would have been the safer play, but you guys do have, I would say, yeah, you guys have an advantage at this point. So you guys are going to oh, there you go, getting absolutely caught out. The Grex is going to 1v1 and the Revenant, oh, dodges the, oh, you dodged the Obliterate. Oh, well dueled, Sir Unicorn. Well dueled, yes. So you know that there's going to be the 4 shots into the Scar, into the Obliterate. So yeah, repositioning behind that Revenant there. Excellent 1v1. Fantastic. That is definitely a thing, you guys, that you need to know when you are dueling. So right here, focus down the siege objective. Get the... That's a good getting ult, but it didn't amount to anything. Yes, and then focus him down when he is vulnerable as well. Yeah, you guys definitely... doing a pretty good job of compounding that control. Oh, unicorn. You have a siege tool. You have a siege buff. Focus on that siege. You have numbers advantage as well. You just need to play it safe, and this can be crazy value. There are the that siege buff. There is that crowd control layering. To compound its value to get that kill. Absolutely well done. And then this should be game. Just play it safe. Focus on the siege objective. Making sure that you have minions there, so you're playing it safe. Oh, nicely done. Absolutely well done. Great. Hey. Well done. Well called on that Orb Prime play. That replay bug was stopping me from seeing if you guys had the lanes pushing it in the right direction, but hey, worked out there. Worked out fantastic to see that. Yeah, so great. So that Blightsoaked Armor, great call there. And into the Greater Guard. I am getting the sense that the bursty ability kind of meta is kind of slowed down, but it still is very much there. The basic armor is so nice to get. It's so nice to have, as basic damage is actually quite prevalent, I'm finding, since version 40. So great. That ward, 3-point Sage's Sylphin into the ward, you're going to get rid of the Sylphin anyways, so going into that ward to get that fully upgraded bonus anyways. Just the power of the ward and the Sylphin is just astronomical, especially in the early game, and you guys definitely needed to that early vision game could have been better. So that ward, especially on a jungler, you're all over the map, you have the potential to play so many good placed wards. Absolutely a must. In my opinion, of course, all this is in my opinion, and in good intentions. Guardian's Ward, yep. Into that, the ward here, early game tankiness, especially for a frontline hero, is important. So yes, he does need attack speed. Yes, Feng Mao definitely needs attack speed. He needs power first. All heroes need power first, and a good amount of it, like 6, 8, 10 CP before attack speed or anything else is really important, or is really like mathematically sound anyways. And power only feeds the burst, which Feng Mao has a good amount of anyways. So upgrading the Guardian's Ward anyways, like with that power to get that little bit of health, which really goes a long way, which amplifies the armor on the Empyrean Mask, really that is what I personally would do. And then into the Madstone Gem. Rustbreaker, the Minor Pierce, is good. Fighters and like Kalari and basic attack assassins and stuff like that, they do really like their Pierce, so that's cool. That's cool to see. I would maybe become more of a front line, but if you do emphasize his shield and you just use his shield really well and the armor on this, you can certainly get away with that. So, and with the phase, with the quenching scales and that sustainability, could definitely work. Early game damage is great. It is really nice. Just can help compound advantages. So awesome. Phased quenching scales, 2 mana potions. Oh, so that's why we're running out of mana. Yeah. So I personally don't find I need these mana potions at all. The healer token, that is nice. I do find, at least in my experience, that health regen is really important. And this is very efficient. So I personally I would like the Lord's Ward, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. That's just, I guess, my opinions. I don't really have anything to back that up, just because that mana regen is so damn good. You got the quenching scales anyways for the mana regen, so it's like, yeah, great. Don't know what you would go into next. You have the quenching scales already. Maybe Gift of the Rains. Maybe the Berry of Wills coming soon. I mean, once you get a Gift of the Rains, with some mana, with some health regen, I mean, you're freaking set. Berry of Will after that. I mean, hey, who knows? And then the Bellica here. Awesome. I personally love the mana regen for casters, especially a bursty caster like Bellica, who needs that mana sustain. If you are good with the support rotating to the mid lane and your jungler helping out in the mid lane to secure those river buffs, you can get away with a little bit less mana regen. I personally still would go with one burst engine or even a Solaris reactor, and then other things, and then like an Adamant Edge for some health and stuff, which is very meta. Again, and an unupgraded Sage's Ward. I find that on mid lane casters, I mean, it's unless you get those river buffs, and unless you get those, if you don't get the river buffs and you don't have mana potions, that like help mana just sucks. At least in my opinion, I'm a terrible mid laner, so please keep that in mind. Yeah, mana regen, I really like it in the early game, so that's great. I mean, it's very efficient. These very efficient use with the CP, with the mana regen and health potion, or mana potion, and with your potions and the healer tokens. So very efficient. So yeah, so great. Hey, not that big of a deal, I don't think, to fully upgrade the Sage's board on a caster like this, just because the mana regen is really, really important. So great to see. Awesome. Hey, there you go, guys. What do you guys think? You guys have any tips for this? Anything you saw? Anything you disagree with me? Anything I want completely over my head? Anything? Let me know down in the comments so that we can all kind of get in on this. Help out me. Help out the community. Help out these guys with anything that you guys see. Please like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Share it with the community, guys. And of course, subscribe. If you guys like this content, found it useful especially, let me know down in the comments. And of course, subscribe, because I would really love to do it for you in the future. Until next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.